Welcome, YouTubers. This is the Jubilee Tuber, and tonight I'm jumping into chapter 2 of Slay the Princess. Last chapter was the princess and the hero. This chapter is called The Nightmare. I feel like the last chapter should have been called The Nightmare. You guys, spoiler alert if you didn't see the first chapter. In the last chapter, she became a whole paralysis demon. She killed me by paralyzing me to death. Is she a ghost? What is she? She killing me right now?
Or maybe.
Oh. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen. The narrator just said, you're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. So things are about to get spooky, creepy. Turn off the lights, get cozy, let's see what happens.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I remember he said that last time. So let's see. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. So, I would not want to go back there. She's going to kill me.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Who am I for the narrator to think that I'm skilled and courageous?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I think this is me. I'm the hero, and I remember what happened. Okay.
Shh. What if he hears us?
What? Voice of the paranoid. Okay.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
What? The narrator just heard the voice of the paranoid. I'm a little bit confused.
Shit.
What is going on?
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Okay, wait, so the narrator can hear the hero. And so the hero is me talking, I'm assuming. And then the paranoid is someone else that's with us. Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
Wait. Okay, the voice of the paranoid is saying we couldn't trust either of you. Is the voice of the paranoid referring to the narrator and to the princess? Or is the voice of the paranoid referring to the narrator and the hero? Am I the voice of the paranoid?
All we did was lock her away.
Okay.
And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Okay.
And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't.
Right.
Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
My brain is trying to understand who all these characters are with me. because it feels like I'm one of these characters. Like I'm either the hero or I'm the paranoid voice. But the narrator isn't me. The narrator's always talking to me.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
So I don't know what happened after I died. The hero doesn't know what happened after I died. The narrator doesn't even know that I died. The voice of the paranoid does know what happened. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. So I think I am the paranoid voice. I'm the one that... Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. My brain is trying so hard to understand. Let me just keep going.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us?
Exactly. If she's so powerful to end the entire world, who am I to stop her?
I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
You keep saying that. Let's talk about the prince. I'm always gonna want to know more.
Just be quick about it.
Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse. That is very true. She is worse than a princess. But I'm also curious about this.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
Oh my god.
Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Dude, this narrator's pissing me off. He always brushes past my questions. Like, he avoids what I want to hear. The narrator knows what I want to hear. And he's like, oh, let me just redirect. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Don't oversimplify things. Why couldn't they slay her?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Right.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
are you trying to manipulate us?
The narrator is very manipulative.
I don't know, I kinda like being special.
Of course the hero likes being special.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
Oh, I'm the one who makes the decisions.
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is.
Okay.
And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job.
Okay.
We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
If only that were an option. What aren't you telling
I've told
me?
you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
I disagree. I think the more I know, the better. It simplifies it in my brain in a way.
If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
I don't trust the narrator.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
Alright.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine.
Alright. That's all.
Great.
That's all,
Now,
folks.
if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. I actually do have that option. I'm trying to be so real to myself right now. A part of me would just turn around and leave because I'd be scared. But a part of me also realizes that whatever's happening is like fate. Like how is it that I came back here to the same place with the same narrator, the same hero? I mean, there's a new paranoid person here, but it's too fate. I feel like it's too much of fate going on, and turning around is useless, so I'm just gonna face her again.
A warning before you go any further.
Of course, he warned me last time.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He said that last time.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, she switched up.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I mean, I kind of feel a little bit of trust for the hero. That little cabin looks like the courage.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Before I was rudely interrupted by the narrator, the little cabin on top of the hill looks like the home of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Whoa! Look at the— wait, guys, look at the windows.
Huh?
Look at the windows. There's eyes. There's like weird blob. They look like dookies, like blob of dookies with eyes just looking at us. Can I click that?
The blade is your implement.
Oh.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Oh yeah, I see them right here, but there's like 30 of her.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Okay.
So deep breath in, deep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it. Let's see. Okay, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. Alright. This whole place is different. And the door is bigger, too.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
I see many have heard the voice of the paranoid. You're not alone.
Calm down.
I'm scared.
Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
The narrator is on my nerve.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
So the narrator cannot see this mirror. And I bet he can't see these shadow figures.
There's definitely a mirror.
The voice of the hero can see the mirror. Okay, interesting.
There isn't.
There is.
We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Oh man, now the voice of the paranoid got me paranoid. Why would you lie about there not being a mirror when it's clearly right there? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. Why would you lie about this?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I'm not gonna get close to this door without taking the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Right.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
The voice of the paranoid I kind of like the voice of the paranoid.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Now the voice of the hero is talking. Give me a bomb. I need to, okay. I don't even think that would work. She's a poltergeist.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm more capable of pulling this off as long as I don't lose faith in myself. So my power is not in the object. The power is in me. That's what makes me so special, I guess.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
I mean, the voice of the paranoid makes me feel like we're in hell right now. And the narrator is just tormenting us.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Okay. Let's wipe it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Look at my
I hope you
hand.
know how ridiculous you look right now.
How ridiculous I look. I look monstrous.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
I'm still stuck on my hand looking crusty like that. Why? Alright. Let's go in. No mirror now.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps.
Isolated.
suspended in
Look at the
darkness.
eyes. Look at... We're not isolated. We got the whole family here. Look at...
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Something's watching us. The princess is watching us. She's everywhere.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
This is definitely not the cozy, dank basement of before. But the narrator says the same thing about the prince. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Oh gosh, this... Oh, the chapter's called The Nightmare. This is literally a nightmare.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Ooh. Oh, I got chills up my spine.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Oh, I'm throwing the blade at her. Oh god, okay. Okay, how hard is it to throw a knife? I just said I'm going to talk to her. I don't know about talking to her anymore. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs. Continue down. Wow, I could just throw myself. I could just say, alright, I'm done with life. Let me just see. I want to throw my knife.
It can't be that hard.
But I gotta see her first.
But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
Yeah, what
It'll
is
be
she?
enough.
We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Dude, I don't want to go down. I want to lure her. Where's the option to lure her to me? Like, come and get out. The door's open. And then boom. I don't think they're being pessimistic. The paranoid guy is just being paranoid, and I understand. The hero is just being, I don't know, the hero. I guess I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Oh god. Guys, should I go left or should I go right? I don't know.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Yeah, no, this place is really weird. It feels like, you know, in the movie Coraline, when Coraline falls into the web, or when she's walking away from the other house with the other mother, and everything kind of starts to fade into white, but little pieces remain as she's... My voice crack is crazy. As she's transferring over. If you guys know what scene I'm talking about, this reminds me of that. It's like we've traveled a little bit too far into this universe, and it's kind of breaking apart.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Yeah, the narrator finds this normal because... I think it's because the narrator cannot remember what it originally looked like. So to the narrator, this is to be expected somehow. Maybe the rest of this world is the same. It's kind of bizarre. I don't know.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
You and me both, paranoid.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, don't ever sing to me like that, please. Oh my gosh. Oh, go back. I'm out of here. No, go left. Oh god, I would not even want to turn my back at this point. Just turning around. Oh no. Do nothing? No. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know what to do. Go left. Go right. Do nothing. Okay. I think I would go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh, what is that?
I told you I was going to find you.
What is that?
Hello, what you doing?
Hey, what is that?
What is this?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh no, she's paralyzing me again. Guys, she's paralyzing me.
Your arms quickly follow.
No.
This is it, isn't it?
This isn't fair.
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Listen, we can talk.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
She looks different from compared to last time. But her eyes are still bugging out.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
What did I do?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh, this is a game to you. Right.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
I'm sorry for everybody's ears right now. That scared me so bad. Oh no.
Lungs, liver,
Stop. Oh my god.
heart, lungs,
I got chills everywhere.
nerves.
Shut up. Shut
Your
up.
lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs,
Oh my gosh.
liver,
What's good with paranoid right now?
nerves,
Paranoid is part of the problem right now.
lungs. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
I'm about to break my entire desk with the way these sounds got me jerking around. Oh my gosh. It's midnight. I should not be playing this.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want any more loud noises in my ear.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
No, paranoid, you do what you gotta do. I need to get out of here.
You have seconds left.
Okay, what do I do?
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs.
Oh my god. Everybody, prepare yourself.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Okay, we're breathing.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
nerves,
What? We're trying to breathe right now.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
nerves. She isn't attacking us. Lungs. Why?
Maybe the only way she can kill us is by paralyzing our lungs and our nerves and our entire system. And the voice of the paranoid is here now, and the voice of the paranoid is exactly what we needed to survive this encounter with this paralysis demon princess.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Alright, let's see these options. Okay, we got a lot of options. Let's see. Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right? If you want to work hard... Oh my gosh. Shh. Paranoid is distracting me. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together, we can be friends even. I am not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Oh no, we're not doing that. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run. Slay the princess. Guys, there's so many options right now. Paranoid got me paranoid. Paranoid got me unable to think right now. I'm overstimulated. I want to ask questions, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know how long Paranoid got to hold me like this. I'm gonna ask, maybe maximum 2 questions, and then I'm gonna kill her. All right? I'm gonna ask her why she isn't actually killing me right now.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. This means that she needs my body. She needs my body to leave the cabin. That's why I'm so special? But if that's the case, if she needs my body to leave the cabin, why would the narrator invite me into the cabin in the first place?
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
So, so she needs my body alive in order to leave the cabin. But if we were to prevent her from destroying the entire world, it would be best if I never even approached the cabin in the first place. Oh my gosh, my brain.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Alright, it's really stupid that I'm the one that has to stop her because she needs my body to get out. I should have never came to this cabin. Guys, I don't know. Am I bugging out with that thought process? Isn't it better that I never came here in the first place? This makes me really doubt the intentions of the narrator for some reason. Like, why would the narrator bring me here or guide me here in the first place if she needs me? I should be warned to never come here. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world.
I know. You told me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance.
You're evil.
I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
That sounds like it's destroying it.
I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to?
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
The world doesn't need that much fear. That's a little bit too much fear. That we need a balance. Okay, that was my second question. I said I would attack her. Guys, I'm gonna slay the princess now. I don't like what she's saying. Oh.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
Oh, guys. She's like, that tickled.
We did it. We actually did it.
Did we? Why is Paranoid still going?
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this? I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh, please don't.
Can she?
Please, no.
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
She falls to the ground. I got a thing for that. A trophy of some sort.
Oh. I can stop now,
Oh my
can't
gosh, guys, I could not, like, my brain, I felt so overstimulated with this entire scene. I just need to breathe for a second. I got my voice cracking left and right.
I can. Finally.
I feel like she's gonna wake up and just jump scare me right now. I'm scared. Okay.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Wow. So, I save her, but I get stuck here. That's the sacrifice, really. I mean, as long as I have someone to come bring me cheeseburgers from time to time, like, bring me cheeseburger, bring in a PlayStation, Xbox. I think I'll be fine staying here. I mean, not this version. Take me back to the dank, musty basement. That's fine.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes.
Time passes, and what? Do I die down here now?
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
I'm not immortal, am I?
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
I mean, I die unless I'm immortal.
I feel sick.
What am I?
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it?
I mean, I'm clearly not human because my hand looked like... I look like Bowser in this place right now, killing Princess Peach. That's what I look like.
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
What, are you talking about the blade?
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
You don't value the princess's life. But I get it. It's because she's gonna kill everyone else's life.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Alright. It's not like it matters if I die. I'll just come back again. Interesting that this is an option. I don't actually believe this. Because if I killed her, what is gonna bring me back? I only come back because she's existing somehow. But if I've killed her, then this endless loop should have finished, and I shouldn't come back after I die. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys. What more do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens? Yeah, this is what I'm gonna ask. Let me just explore. What are you stuck here? Oh wait, why did I say why? Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places? Take the blade from her body. Yeah, let me just ask this.
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Paranoid, I don't like the way Paranoid wants to die. Like, dang, Paranoid, what happened to you? You should be chilling. The threat is done. Relax. Are you stuck here?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Interesting.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I got it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet. Nah, I'm just gonna wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
I'm gonna keep waiting. I rather let time pass and pass away naturally.
More time passes. You're still here.
I don't think I'm starving or anything. So, I'm chilling.
More time passes. You're still here.
How many times will it let me do this?
More time passes.
Guys,
More time.
really? Nothing?
More time passes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. More time passes.
Wow. So I'm gonna be forced to take the blade to continue the game.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time. Ah yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty, but it's all in your best interest. And the world's, and mine.
Really?
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
Well, this is the thing. If I'm chilling here, right? If I'm just hanging out, letting time pass, how many worlds out there are being destroyed because I'm not there to stop them? Unless there's multiple versions of me in each of those worlds, which I don't think there are, because I retain knowledge of the last world that I was in. I think that there's a narrator in every single world. I think that there's a hero in every single world, somehow. The paranoid guy is just in this world. But one thing remains is, like, the princess is in every world, and she's gonna destroy every world, and I'm not in every world unless I get there and stop her. Does that make sense? Am I losing my mind? Is this game...
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Is this game making me go crazy?
No.
Tell me your secrets.
Still no.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear you down. Eventually you might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down.
Okay.
Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Oh,
The
secret.
narrator ignores you.
The narrator is narrating how he's ignoring us.
You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing left to do, guys. I gotta take an exit.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Ooh. I could throw it. Wait, what happens if I throw it? Will that end the entire game? But what if I need to go to the other worlds? But I don't want to do this. What if I actually did save all the worlds right now? What if me dying and coming back to life brings her back too. I'm gonna throw this into the void. See what happens.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now.
Oh boy, guys, what did I do?
You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that. You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Man, the end, guys.
No, you really shouldn't have, but biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
I died, but this time I got the mission done. Is this the end of the game?
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here,
Oh.
but she isn't slain there.
Oh gosh, I was right. So she is alive still in the other worlds, and now I'm not there to stop her. Did I doom a bunch of other universes? Oh no, chapter 3. The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Oh damn. Alright guys. Chapter 3, The Wraith, will continue in my next video. My voice has been cracking left, right, up, and down throughout this video. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I will hopefully do better next time around. I feel like I did okay with my decisions. I really don't know where this is going or how long this game is, but I'm so excited to continue. Again, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye.